Okay, hello everyone. Today we are going to create applications called temperature converter. So the application has this interface. So basically what we can see here, where is the text field where we are going to insert our temperature. So there are two radio buttons. So by clicking one of them we can switch the program logic, like convert to Celsius or convert to Fahrenheit, and there are two buttons, clear everything in the text field and convert the inserted temperature to the Celsius or Fahrenheit. So how does it work? Assume that I want to convert 100 Fahrenheit to Celsius, so that's why I need to check Celsius and insert 100. So how much Fahrenheit will be the 100 degree of Celsius? Okay, so convert. So and we can see it became 37. If I will change to the Fahrenheit, so that certain number should convert back to the 100. So it will be 100. Okay, so now we need to build this application. So what shall we do? So the first, what do we need to do is to make a new project. Okay, I am going to use application temperature converter. So I cannot use exactly the same name because it is connected to my phone. So okay, we'll choose Android 5, blank activity, and I will not change the main activity. So Android Studio is creating the all necessary files. Okay, so this is our application. So the first what we need to do is delete the text field, text view, place the plain text. Okay, so here change to the full pattern, make it white. Okay, and again as we did before, change ID to some relevant name, my text. Okay, and click properties, delete, text, delete. Okay, so it's done. So now our text field has name my text. So the next what we need is two radio button. Okay, the radio button 1. Okay, the radio button. So again here we need to specify the first on click property. Click to see. See that here it is 2 Celsius, so that's why we are creating the on click property. Click to see. Okay, text 2 Celsius. Celsius. Okay, click ID. Okay, and let's change ID radio button to Celsius. Okay, this is our first radio button. Second one, ID radio button to Fahrenheit. On click property. Click to F. Okay, and text to Fahrenheit. Okay. ID. Now two buttons. Okay, the first button, text clear, on click clear, on ID button clear. Okay, done. Now the second radio button, ID button convert, on click property click convert, text convert. Okay, done. So now we do have text field, radio button to Celsius, radio button to Fahrenheit, button clear, and button convert. Okay, so the design is fixed. We should check does it work or not. Compile our application. Okay, so here we can see the mobile phone. Okay, looks fine. So nothing looks here, but now we consider the design part at least fixed correctly. So now we need to code. Go to the main activity. Okay, and what do we need to do? The first, we have to enable all of that items what we present here. The first will be edit text. Okay, the second one will be our radio buttons. Okay, why we do need this radio button? Because later we are going to use those objects in on-click functions what we will design later. Okay, again private radio button. Let's call it radio button to Celsius. Okay, private radio button to Fahrenheit. Okay. So and on create property we should create those objects. So the text is our edit text. Find view by ID, use R, ID, and here we can see this is our text. Now the radio button to Celsius, it will be what? Again radio button, find in our radio button to Celsius. Now we can just copy this line and simply add our Fahrenheit. Okay, now what will happen next? So the first, let's code those two radio buttons. Okay, now how it should work. If I will click radio button to Celsius, it doesn't matter what was happened before. radio button Celsius should be checked, radio button to Fahrenheit should be unchecked. And again, if I will click to Fahrenheit, radio button Celsius should be unchecked, radio button to Fahrenheit should be checked. As long as we already built two on-click properties, so we can use it. So public void click to see view. Okay, so what should happen here? If I will click to the radio button 2 Celsius, so the 2 Celsius should be checked, the Fahrenheit should be unchecked. Okay, so how to do that? Radio button Celsius dot set checked. Okay, inside I will need to insert either true or false, so it should be true, so it's checked. Radio button Fahrenheit is false. Set checked false. Okay, so now it doesn't matter what was happening here before. If I will click to Celsius, this radio button will be checked, Fahrenheit unchecked. Okay, and similar here, Fahrenheit. If I will click on Fahrenheit, Celsius should be false, Fahrenheit should be true. Okay, done. Now, what will happen if I will click button convert? Public void click convert view. So if I will click button convert, the first I will need to check which radio button has been chosen, Celsius or Fahrenheit. So will depends. So that's why we will use the condition if. Okay, so inside if what, again radio button to Celsius dot is checked. Okay, so if our radio button checked, that notation will be true. So that's why in if notation, so here we will do something, and else do something else. Okay, so if radio button checked, so what should happen? If radio button 2 Celsius checked, that means that this number here is the Fahrenheit, and we need to convert this number into the Celsius. Okay, so what do we need to do? The first, we need to read this number. Basically, first we need to allocate the two numbers. The first one, this number will be output. Remember, we need to calculate the temperature in Celsius. Before that, we need to read number in Fahrenheit. So our output will be the number, in this case for Celsius. We need another number, which is the input. So the input is given. Remember, the input is something what is written already in our text field. Okay, so how to read this number? Float reverse float. So inside we need to insert the string. So this command will convert our number given as the text in the text field, and will convert it to the number. So and we need to get this text written in our text field. So this is the text. This is our text field. Get text, and one more command, we need to convert it to string. Okay, so once it's done, so what will happen here? So if 2 Celsius checked means that our output should be calculated using the following equation. So the temperature is given in Fahrenheit, so that's why here will be output minus 32 multiply 5 divided by 9. Stop input. Okay, else output will be equal what? Input multiply 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Okay, so we calculate our output. So if radio button 2 Celsius checked, that means that the input is given in Fahrenheit, and output will be our Celsius. If else, it means that the to Fahrenheit is chosen, and means that our input is Celsius, output is Fahrenheit. Okay, once it's happened, now we can write down our output. It will be text, set text. So, and inside we supposed to insert the number. Okay, remember the output is the number, and we need convert this number like dot value of float number. Okay, so and here will be our output. Okay, and the last, what we need to do is click clear. Okay, so we actually already did this part before, so that's why it's easy. We just need to set up nothing to here. Okay, done. So now let's check, does it work or not? Compile. Okay, so now let's check first the radio buttons. See? So we click, so only one radio button appeared always. Okay, assume that I want to calculate to Celsius, and I will insert 100 degree. Okay, click convert. This is our temperature in Fahrenheit. So now if I will change to Fahrenheit, I should back to 100. So now the logic is working. Okay, and let's modify our program a little bit. For example, I want to see that this certain temperature is given in Fahrenheit or Celsius. So what we can do here, so we actually can write something like this. Okay, so when we add the text here, so basically we can do something like this. Text get text. Okay, so what I want to do, so this number, it will give me the path. So if the temperature here it's either Fahrenheit or Celsius, so that's why I want to write like 100 degree Celsius equal 37 degree Fahrenheit and opposite. So that's why we can just place that line here. See that if this radio button to Celsius checked, means that the given temperature will be in Fahrenheit, like F will be equal the output what we just calculated, and here will be Celsius. Okay, and same we can do here. So the given, if the Fahrenheit checked, so it means that the given temperature is Celsius, and the temperature what we are going to calculate will be Fahrenheit. Okay, now let's see what's happened. Okay, now I will insert again I will insert 100. Okay, and I will choose to Celsius convert. So we can see that 100 Fahrenheit equal 37 degree Celsius. Now if I will click clean, convert to Fahrenheit, and here we will write like 37.7 convert. Okay, so this is not exactly, but yeah. 37 degree Celsius equal 99 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, in order to make it a little bit better, you can add space. Okay, again to Celsius 100 convert. Okay, now it looks better. 100 degree Fahrenheit equals 37 degree Celsius. Okay, done. This is our temperature converter.